Hi everybody, it's Damon here with Big AZ Speakers. I just want to take a second today to show off this McIntosh MQ-101 environmental equalizer. This was originally designed to go with the M1LC speakers by McIntosh. They were sold separately, so a lot were purchased without the equalizer. The MQ-102 here also was made to go with the M1LC. This is just the basically the budget version of this. This one handles low frequency, mid, and high. This one just maintains the low function. But ultimately, these are required with those speakers to bring out the full lower bass response. And if you go to Roger Russell's website, it's just roger-russell.com. He goes over these pretty in depth and kind of the purpose behind them, but according to him, the ML1Cs with these running with it, make those speakers capable of going down to 20 hertz, which is really low, especially for that size cabinet. He warns about using it with other speakers, but I do, because I mean, obviously it's hit or miss, but like on these Kappas, it does add a lot of bass, but obviously there's low frequency control. But he just warns because it can overdrive a system if not used correctly. So, but it is a good add to almost any system if you're lacking bass. But definitely if you have the M1LC speakers with the correct woofers, hopefully. I know I've seen a lot of those cabinets where people swap the woofers, unfortunately. But with the original components, this will take those speakers to a new level. So he's saying only one out of 3 people that purchased the actual ML1C speaker system actually purchased one of these 2 equalizers because they were poorly marketed within the retail stores and not sold as a package. So a lot of times the salesperson at that time didn't even know or have one to offer always. So so 2 out of 3 people never got to hear the full capabilities of that speaker system. So anyways, I just wanted to go through the main purpose, showing off the MQ-101. Just rebuilt the power supply on it, new capacitors, which is, if you're looking at getting one of these, definitely have that work completed. So the main filter capacitors, and there's 2 other capacitors on that board as well. They were all way out of spec, and I've had a few of these, and it's pretty much very unlikely that the capacitors on any of them are good at this state. But from my own experience, they're pretty much always bad, which can lead to just poor performance, not filtering correctly, and different cracks and pops, which can be harmful to your speaker system. So I also have, I didn't dig the MQ-104 out, but that's for the XR14 system. I do have, this one's really cool. This is the MQ-107. Sorry, it's prone to fingerprints because the chassis. This one's really different because this one required a McIntosh rep to come to your house and analyze your audio, and based on what you need, there's actually a capacitor kit that they plug in and out. So they're not soldered in, but it's set up with actual passive components, not just switches and stuff like this. So anyways, that Roger Russell site's really interesting to read up on if you haven't already. But I'll stop gabbing. Let's have some YouTube music going. So let me find some. All right. So on this preamp, I have external equalizer loops. I'm just using that. So right now the equalizer is off. I know it's hard to hear tones, but I have all the tones flat. In fact, tone controls are actually off on this, so you can't. So they do nothing. But so we'll go ahead and energize the equalizer. So the low frequency, that's the highs up. I already have them. I'm gonna turn the mid all the way up. Likewise, I'm gonna turn it all the way down on the high. I'll turn the low frequency all the way down. So you should be able to hear a difference. Let's put everything back up to draw. Just show you that this is on. Tape monitor switch. This does have the pan lock rail system in it. So it has the input dB step down. That's for using the tape loop function. You have to step down to 12 dBs if using the actual tape loop monitor, like from otherwise you would just send your regular tape loop into your main input and output. I can't think of too many reasons that you actually use the tape loop system on this. But you can use your tape loop on your receiver if you don't have preamp in and out accesses, but it's just going into here. So that's what I was trying to say. Well, you see it's in beautiful condition. Glass is near perfect, knob is near perfect. Couple very small bubbles right at the bottom. Most of the specs, the rest of the specs are dust. Even though I just wiped it off. So anyways, thank you so much for taking a look. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll have this on my Reverb store, but also on my direct website, which is www.bigazspeakers.com. Once again, that's big AZ like Arizona speakers.com. If purchased directly through my site, I do not charge the tax on there. If buying through Reverb or one of my other stores, those sites do charge tax to most states, depending on your state. There's just a handful at this point these days that don't. So anyways, so it's your decision if you want to buy it there or through my site. Either way, I appreciate your business and look forward to keeping in touch, and thank you so much for your time. Stay tuned.